this, and voila, we are here. Here. Cool, huh? Well, we're going back here. Septimus. Septimus. Got the lexicon.
The top level was built. Give it quickly. Extraordinary. I see it now. The ceiling structure interlocks in the tiniest fractals. Dwemer blood can loose the hooks, but none alive remain to bear it. A panoply of their brethren could gather to form a facsimile. A trick. Something they did not anticipate. No, not even them. The blood of Altmer, Bosmer, Dunmer, Falmer, and Orsimer. The elves still living provide the key. Bear you hence this extractor. It will drink the fresh blood of elves. Come when its set is complete.
Yeah, so now we have to harvest a whole bunch of blood.
The box contains the heart. The essence of a god. I have devoted my life to the Elder Scrolls, but their knowledge is a passing awareness when compared to the encompassing mind of divinity. The Dwemer were the last to touch it. It was thought to have been destroyed by the Nerevarine, but my lord told me otherwise. The Daedric Prince of the Unknown, Hermaeus Mora. I thought there were no secrets left to know until I first spoke to him. He asks a price to work his will. A few murders, some dissent spread, a plague or two. For the secrets I can endure. In time, he brought me here to the box. But he won't reveal how to open it.
No, he will not. You are one crazy bastard, Septimus. Who could possibly work with... Oh. Hello.
Come closer. Bask in my presence. I am Hermaeus Mora. I am the guardian of the unseen, a knower of the unknown. I have been watching you, mortal. Most impressive.
I cannot skip this guy's text. It's a shtick about several Daedra. However, I love his voice.
Your continuing aid to Septimus renders him increasingly obsolete. He has served me well, but his time is nearing its end. Once that infernal lockbox is opened, he will have exhausted his usefulness to me. When that time comes, you shall take his place as my emissary. What say you?
I'll never join you, vile demon.
Be warned, many have thought as you do. I have broken them all. You shall not evade me forever.
Yeah, he's not kidding. Thanks to the Dragonborn DLC, he's really not kidding. Incidentally, if you do the Dragonborn DLC before doing this quest, his sentences will be changed up a bit. Because you already meet him in the Dragonborn DLC. Anyway, now we need to harvest the blood of various elves. It's harder than it looks if you don't know where to look. It's unfortunate, but it's harder than it looks. So let's immediately go to Thunderstone Gorge. So, in my opinion, this is the easiest way to get Wood Elf blood. Because this Wood Elf is never going to leave this spot. And finding a dead Wood Elf in other places in Skyrim can be surprisingly difficult if you don't know where to look. Incidentally, I might as well get Dark Elf blood right here. And, well, that's it. Now, there's a spot where you can get a ton of elf blood in, like, only one area. And that place is called Liar's Retreat. That's where it is. I'll fast travel to it when I can. Alright, here we go. Liar's Retreat. This is where you can get a bunch of blood of the elves for you to harvest. But I don't believe Wood Elf is part of those the blood that you can get. And I think Ultimate Blood is also not to be found there. Anyway, yeah, there's already NPCs in combat in here. Because Falmer, I've invested a bandit cave or something like that. A bandit hideout. The Falmer usually win, particularly in my modded game. So yeah, try to help the bandits. Wow, these guys are already dead. Like that's understandable, but it's kind of weird because then I was expecting them to put up a slightly better fight, and this is gonna be trouble. Jeez. This is much tougher than I expected. Just because of all of the shock damage that I have incurred. There was a lot of warmongers is the problem. Which is like the toughest type of Falmer. Okay, cool. Only one left. God. I'm just trying to get all the elf blood. Please. Let me get this stuff for me. Dead. And there's one more. God damn it. I should all remind you that this would have been next to impossible without this armor, the way I did this. If I didn't have this armor, I would have needed to basically sneak through the entire thing. Which would have been possible with a good amount of perks invested into sneaking, but clearly that's not how I currently am now, is it? Incidentally, if you want tavern clothes, this is the place to get them. Mostly people who want them to put them under a female character or something, I bet. Like, you can always kill some of the other NPCs in the game for tavern clothes, but this NPC right over there is already dead, so you won't feel guilty. Hello.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
Yeah, compared to the damage those guys were doing, compared to this plunderer right here. Which is like one of the toughest types of bandits. I think Highwayman is tougher. Anyway, that's orc blood. Now we need only to get High Elf blood, which is cannot be found around here, unfortunately. Damn it. I was kind of hoping there would be a Ultimate somewhere around here, but I guess not. Well, as far as the Ultimates are concerned, occasionally you'll come across a Thalmor squad. So you can definitely get Ultimate blood from those. They're random, but you know, you feel free to kill them. But there's also something else. Something we can do. A quest that we can do. I could have completed that dungeon, but I don't really care about it, so yeah. We're gonna do a quest that I could have done a long time ago, but I guess I'll do it right now. Yeah.
Yes. I've been looking for you. Let's see here. I have a letter here from
Quintus Naval in Win. Oh wait, actually this is convenient. Okay, forget the quest that I was about to do. We're gonna do this. Quintus wants us to go back to Windhelm. Letter from Quintus. Started repairing the file. Please come see me as soon as you can, Quintus, whatever.
I'll never have Master Nurelian. Good to hear. You can be a difficult man to find. Thankfully, those couriers are tenacious. I have some thoughts. There are 3 crucial elements. Some may be easier to find than others. On the top of the throat of the world is a patch of unmelting snow. No heat can touch it.
We've already seen this
We
before.
need the tusk of a mammoth, ground to a fine powder as only the giants know how. The final step is tricky. It requires the briar heart from a forsworn of the Reach.
Yeah, that can be tricky and glitchy. Last time I tried this quest, for some reason the briar hearts that I would get from shopkeepers and the ones I would even get from Forsworn wouldn't count. So that was bothersome. But anyway, first we're gonna get the unmelting snow. This is the only place to get the unmelting snow, in case anyone's wondering.
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll.
Oh, right. I have the Elder Scroll. I can do the quest. I don't care. Not right now. Sorry, Parthrunax. I'm just here for
There is no
this.
You are doom-driven.
Now we need to go somewhere around here. I guess I'll start from here. Oh, whatever. Don't care. There's a giant camp somewhere around here. That's the only place where you can get mammoth tusk powder. And it's different from powdered mammoth tusk. Or something like that. Kind of confusing that way. I don't know why this stuff can't be like in like all of the giant camps, but it's fine. And this one's in the near the center of Skyrim, so it's not that far technically. The giants don't mind either. This. Now, wait, what? Return to Quintus Naval? I already have a Briarheart? Oh, I do. Okay, cool, perfect.
Around, I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for.
I am back.
My master can be a bit short-tempered, but
Here.
thank the gods. I'll get to work on the files straight away.
Did he even take my Briarheart? I don't think he did. No, he did not. Huh. So the Briarheart is super first. I'm pretty sure he has one himself. Because, you know, alchemy storekeeper probably has the ingredient.
Master, look. It's the file.
What? How?
Doesn't matter. Look. It's refilling with your tonic as we speak.
Marvelous.
He's dead.
He is gone. But thanks to you, he died knowing his life's work was not in vain. As am I. You acted very nobly in helping my master realize
I wasn't the most noblest of reasons, Quintus.
As for myself,
Sorry to
I've always
disappoint
been
you.
content to simply
I
do
just
my
want
best.
his blood.
I fear keeping the file would just remind me of Norelian's obsession and how it consumed
Yeah, give it to me.
Here, keep it. Now, how would you like me to align the files?
So this is the shtick about the white file. It can have a specific property, and you can only choose one. I don't know if you can change it. I want to deal more damage. I don't know how useful this is. Probably not that useful, but this is all I need at this point. Oh, it's one-handed weapons only. God damn it. Well, that was a waste. Like, I guess I might use one-handed weapons at some point, but yeah, there was no point for me doing that. Usually in Requiem, I pick the magic one. The one that increases the amount of magic I've got. Anyway. Now we need to go back to Septimus.
Dig, Dwemer. When the top level was built, I can almost hear them. I feel their life energy. Come, I will make the mixture.
This is pretty cool. It's kind of weird knowing how deep this artifact is. Because it looks like it's just a small cube, but it's actually quite deep. You need to let this guy go ahead.
What is this? It's just a book. I can...
Yeah, he was supposed to finish his sentence first and then die. But no, whatever works. Sometimes he doesn't die at all. So that was the Ogma Infinium. It's... Once you use it as a book, it's gone forever. But you still, like, have the artifact counted for the achievement. So it's okay if you use it.
Come, my champion.
I'm not your champion, monster. But no, you know what? Let's just say what now.
Now, you have my Ogma Infinium. It contains the knowledge of the ages, as revealed to Sarces, my loyal servant. For hundreds of years, it's been shut away from the world. Septimus was a useful tool for unleashing it. Now, it is in your hands. Let us work wonders together.
If you said that you're not on his side, Demon, he basically says two extra sentences, maybe 3, and basically goes back to like what he would say if you said, what now? Your character sort of kind of eventually joins him anyway. So you're just delaying the inevitable by continuously telling him that you're not joining his side. Of course, you could just not do the Dragonborn DLC at all, but I will be doing it very soon. In fact, I think I'll be doing it as soon as I'm done with the main quest. Except not really. Not really. There's a couple of side quests I have to do after I'm done with the main quest. Anyway, Ogma Infinium. The Sea of Knowledge rolls before you. Choose the section you wish to read. The section you choose to read will boost your the level of the particular, like if you choose the Path of Magic, your Destruction, Illusion, Conjuration, and all of your magic gets boosted by 5 levels. Path of Shadow is like all of the sneaking stuff. Path of Might, all of the fighting stuff. I always choose the Path of Magic. You're almost guaranteed to level up by doing this. You generally want to choose the ones that are the most high leveled, you know? And if you want to easily master all of magic, you probably should do this when you've got like 90 in all of them. It's a lot of neat experience. Oh, cool. Enchanting is now mastered. Perfect. And I'm not legendary in it because that took way too long. Ogma Infinium is gone. But it still counts as an artifact that you have for the purpose of the achievement. So don't worry. Game's broken now. I've got Steady Hand level 2. And I'm not getting rid of it. Let's do some Daedra quests. First, let's go here. We need to talk to the guy inside the inn.
This is a local favorite, and one of the first songs.
Also, I really like Karita. The way she sings is great. It's not like good, but it's very amusing. Not to mention, I just like the song, period. Anyway, you have to talk to him.
The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, and I'm afraid there's little I can do about it. In any other circumstance, I'd agree with you. However, these aren't normal dreams. The Daedric Lord Vermina's voracious hunger for memories is responsible for these visions. The nightmares are an echo of her presence as she feeds. I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard. I've already said too much. If anyone overhears what we're saying, it could start a panic. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me.
I'm gonna say that I can't trust him. Just to show that he actually fights you for it. He argues over it because he says, your concerns are understandable. I can only give you my word. And then you get to choose, I trust you again, Or sorry, I can't. If you say sorry, I can't, that's it. That's all. You don't have to do the quest. But we need to do the quest.
My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Come, we must hurry. I promise.
I'm gonna try to keep this brief because he likes to talk a lot. I like Arender, I really do. But I'm trying. We're gonna be doing a lot of Daedra quests, and I want to do most of them ASAP. Mostly because the rewards really aren't worth it at this point, except maybe the ebony armor from what's her name, Boicha. But I already got Daedric armor, and it's plenty good as it is. Not to mention it looks great.
Follow me. It's this way.
Okay, he says that we should follow him, but what we actually should do is go on ahead so that he starts running, and therefore it doesn't take as long for us to get to Nightcaller Temple all the way up there. There's also going to be some enemies awaiting you at the entrance. In our case, we got to fight a frost troll, 2 frost trolls, 3 frost trolls. Mwah ha 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 ha. And oh yeah, I've got Steady Hand level 2. This is what it does. Slows down time by quite a massive amount. And while time is slowed down, you can easily fire arrows continuously and with like 100% aim. To be honest, it was a little bit of a waste of my perks because 25% is more than enough slowdown for me to hit all of these enemies. But the fact that I can always summon it at any time and I can glitch it so that it's on permanently means basically there's literally no challenge left for the game now. Every fight, every combat situation, I'm always gonna win. Maybe. Like, obviously there will be exceptions here and there. Yeah, so Arender, he walks to the Nightcaller Temple. When I discovered that going ahead makes him run, I always do it now. It's just plain preferable, you know? Because it's quite a walk to reach Nightcaller Temple, and he doesn't have that much to say on the way.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the miasma, putting everyone to sleep. I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken, both orcs and priests alike.
Yep.
Once we get inside, all will become clear.
I'm gonna let him go ahead, and he's got a Nebity mace. That's good. This place looks abandoned. Doesn't look like we can go anywhere. But no. This thing, this statue of Vermina. It's not real! Like seriously, that's what it is. It's not real.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open.
He'll have this open. The way he opens it makes no sense. You see? You go right through it. Just weird.
Now, the source of the nightmares. Over here.
That thing right over there.
Behold the skull of corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woe. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time.
Don't be shy to quick save every now and then while doing this quest, because there's no like, the entire area you're in right here. It's one big area, so if you die at any point, it's all the way back to the beginning, or your last save rather. Don't be shy to kill the orcish invaders in advance, by the way. Same thing with the priests, who are also your enemies. Given that my enchanting is now at the maximum level, I kind of want to get the double enchantment perk and then use it to get even more powerful Daedric armor.
There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check that.
But it'll take some time before I can do that, so yeah, let's just ignore it for now.
I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a
You should have told me the truth.
Yes, you're right. I should have. But I didn't know what to say. When the orcs raided the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters behind to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs. I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on.
Mm-hmm. This is a passage you can probably glitch through. Saves you not much time, to be honest, because it's probably going to glitch the whole quest. You need to go over here.
It's just up here. Be careful. We're certain to find
Yeah, we're going to be finding a whole lot more of the Awakened. Now that this door's open, you don't really need Erendor anymore, actually. Dead. 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 Damn it. Almost dead. 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 Okay, cool. That was it. Erender.
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need. We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called the Dream Stride. The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere.
What he really should have said is that it's a pretty big book. And it also bears the likeliness of Vermina on the cover. It's right over here. Pretty massive book, huh? I kind of like to keep it. Just because of its size. Also, in Requiem, there's a Master Robes of Restoration right up here. It actually makes this quest kind of broken because not only is there a Master Robes of Restoration right there, there's also Master Robes of Illusion right around here. Wonder why. Like, I guess it makes a bit of sense, but it makes me feel as though the quest should be kept for late game. There's also the fact that all of the orcs were given orcish equipment, which is worth a lot of money, if nothing else. And you also can get the Daedric artifact. Given all of that, and the fact that it's not that difficult to complete the quest anyway because of the sneaking damage and stuff, I feel this quest was badly handled in Requiem.
Yes, let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum. It involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor. Yes, the torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world. Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine, distilled down into a ingestible liquid.
Uh-huh.
Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person. As a sworn
I have no
priest of
idea
Mara,
why he says
the
that
elixir
as a
won't work
sworn
for
priest
me.
of Mary, the elixir
torpor
won't
will
work
only work
on
for
him.
priests of
Particularly
Vermina
because you
or
can
their
be
affiliates.
sworn to several Daedra at this point in the quest. You know where we can find a torpor?
All believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
Let's go.
The laboratory adjoins the library. We'll find a sample of the torpor left undamaged.
Dead. God damn it. Dead. They're not too tough, fortunately. But there's a whole lot more of them right over here. Yeah, so there was many of them down there. Wasn't able to kill them in time because I wasn't able to kill these guys in time. This must be a marauder of sorts. even though he's just called a Norkish invader. Where the hell is he? Oh, him. There. And while we're here, might as well activate this. So now we have a shortcut. I always keep forgetting to activate that. It's really bad. Also, I might as well take it right now. I know where it is.
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor.
I've already found it.
Well done. I wasn't certain you'd even know what to look for. I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place looks as though it was ransacked by the orc. So, I've taken us this far, but you need to guide us the rest of the way. Drink. Dawn Star's...
I think if you drink the torpor immediately after getting it, before like talking to Erender, it will immediately set you on the next part of the quest. Even though you should know what to do. Anyway, yeah, drink the torpor. Anywhere works, really.
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum.
Now, I'm stuck in first person. And for the Skull of Vermina's right over there. I'm pretty sure it's not supposed to be sealed right now. You're stuck in first person, can't see your own body, can't go into third person. However, with mods that make it so that you can see your body in first person, you'll see that you're still your own character, even though you're supposed to be someone else right now. Brother Casimir. That's who you're supposed to be right now.
Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thorin.
So it's weird that you're doing this quest and you're supposed to be Brother Casimir, but let's just say you're playing as a Dark Elf female, and you look at your own body, you glitch the camera into third person despite the fact that you're not supposed to be in third person and stuff, and you're totally taken out of the experience. Also, you're completely invincible, nothing can kill you. This is all basically an interactive cutscene, so to speak. Sometimes these guys get in the way, that's annoying. Anyway, you activate this. And you're stuck in place, in case you're wondering. Now you need to take this gem in order for this place to be unsealed. Don't know why it takes so long for the weird dream stride effect to stop. Should really have stopped after like a second, not like 10.
It worked. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it.
It served a purpose.
After what you just experienced, you're not amazed? I'm at a loss for words.
Yeah, I've gone through better and worse, so to speak.
Indeed. My reverence for Vermina's machinations should not take precedence over our mission. My apologies. The inner sanctum lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar.
So there's a couple more enemies on the way, but the quest is pretty much done at this point. The hard part, honestly, is the laboratory, just because there's so many enemies that revive at the same time, and you have very little time to kill them. Thank you. Thank you. I definitely need potions of ultimate healing here and there. It certainly helps a lot for taking care of super tough crowds of enemies. Yeah, I'm just crawling everywhere because it's faster to kill enemies when you're dealing sneak damage to them. Well, when you can, anyway. Go over here. This one's already dead. You can kind of tell which ones are dead and which ones are not. I think that was the last one. Cool. Take away my weapon. Now Erender's gonna go ahead. talk to his compatriots who are still alive somehow.
Baron, Thorin, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you.
No, I was scared.
I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice.
Time to fight. They're not too tough. The hell? Are they attacking each other? They are! What? Torque betrayed Varen. That's weird. That's not intentional either, I'm pretty sure. Well, whatever. While my ally takes care of the other guy, I'm gonna take care of him. There.
It's time. The skull must be destroyed.
Yep.
You'll stand back.
Yeah, actually, there's a dummied out this conversation that you can have with him after you killed his friends. Not that much substance to it, but it's still something. Treasure right here. And this right here is my bow that I will have to use to kill Arender to get the skull for myself. Normally, I'll let Arender live, but we need to get that achievement, and the only way to do that is by killing Arender.
The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares.
You need to wait for him to get rid of the shield first,
Power
though.
to break through this barrier, to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be freed, and then Arender will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
Okay. He doesn't even know I'm there, somehow. He wasn't very tough. Skull of Corruption, get. Also, you get Arender's stuff. I don't really need it, though. Vermina has nothing else to say. I don't know if there's like dummied out content somewhere that makes it so that she has one last speech for you, but after she tells you, after she commands you to betray your friend, she doesn't say anything else. Now that we have the Skull of Corruption, let's look at it right now. Wow, it had 2 pickaxes. 20 points of damage, increases to 50 if powered with dreams collected from sleeping people. So yeah, we powered it up by going into people's houses while they're sleeping and eating their dreams or something. Whatever, it's weak. I guess I think it's more powered in Requiem, but I never really get it. So yeah, still it's neat. It's something. I'll carry it around with me until I don't need it anymore. Oh, well, which means I don't need it right now, which means I could get rid of it right now, but no, I'm doing all the Daedra quests. This was one of the longer ones, fortunately. The other ones, I don't think any other quest will actually be as long as this one, assuming I skipped them properly. So that was that. Now we need to go... we'll go to Whiterun. Now this Daedra quest is kind of hard to find if you don't do something commonly, which is ask innkeepers about what's going on, rumors, stuff. Yeah, need to do that. It's this specific character right here that gives you this Daedra quest. Also, I need to remember about Sam Gavin. In fact, that'll be the next quest I'll do.
How about chopping up some wood for the fire?
Give me the latest gossip.
The companions in Jorvaske? They're recruiting new men.
I'm the leader! Come on! Heard any rumors lately?
Been hearing some strange tales of the Jarl's children.
This is what you're supposed to say.
The ones turning wicked, and the others have an ill-favored look to them. Best to keep clear.
So now we need to ask Balgroof about his strange children. Incidentally, if you've done the Civil War on the Stormcloak side, Balgroof will be in Solitude. And then you'll have to go back to Whiterun. And I think back to Solitude again for a key. And then back to Whiterun. Probably the reason why you want to do a lot of quests before doing the Civil War. Or just doing it from the Imperial side. I'm pretty sure Imperial side is supposed to be the canon side because of how Balgroof sides with them.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Yes, my youngest son. He's a dark child. I don't know what to do with him. He was always a quiet lad, but lately, something has changed. He's become brooding, violent. He won't say a word to me, but I don't know how I upset him. If you could speak to him, draw out the truth.
What Balgroof should have said is that this is personal. We should have been able to get information from someone else during like the night while they're in the bar or something. Instead, we talk directly to what's his name?
Here to lick my father's boots. Good job. So, the disgusting pig sent you to bother me. One day, I'll tear his face apart so he can leave me alone. My father doesn't know anything about me, but I know about him and about the war, more than he might think.
How do you know these things?
This castle is old. Lots of places nobody's been in a long while. Places where you can overhear things, see things. And the Whispering Lady. She won't tell me her name. I've gotten good at listening to keyholes. At the door in the basement, I hear her talking to me. I thought I was caught, but she started telling me even more secrets. But I can't open the door. In the basement. Trust me, you'll see it.
Not really. I don't want to say it's well hidden, but it's easy to get confused and not be able to find out where it is. So it's over here. Not here. Over here.
At last. I've been waiting for someone more.
I don't mind her voice, but she talks a bit slowly. That's the thing for a lot of Daedra, but
the child is
it's kind of annoying in this case because I don't care much for the reward that you do for this quest. It is one of the shortest Daedra quests, so.
The boy is good at sussing out secrets, but the corruptibility of children is ultimately too limited for my purposes. You, though, I expect will prove far more malleable.
Who are you to expect anything?
I forgive your not knowing my name. Few can hear my whispers anymore. I am Mephala, the Lady of Whispers.
Well, good for you.
I tug at the web of connections between.
Oh my goodness, I'm not asking for your life story. Just give me your Daedric artifact, please.
Loyalty, betrayal. First, you must open this door. A piece of my power has been locked away behind it, and even my eyes cannot see past the seals. I'd much rather it be in the hands of an ambitious and talented person, such as yourself. The whole of Whiterun is ripe with paranoia and tensions. The Jarl's court is right to fear the power I hold behind this door. The Jarl trusts few, and they will be his undoing. The Dark Child knows of what I speak. Let him guide your path.
Yeah, no, forget him. I don't care. I know what to do. I hope I don't have to speak to that brat again. He's so rude. We need to get a key. The key is held by him and Balgroof. But the key doesn't generate until you call... until you talk to the brat. God damn it. You're not him.
I'm too young to train with the sword.
Where the hell is he? Here? Hey.
You know the Whispering Lady, don't you? I told you, I know everything about this castle. For some reason, that door is special. Only 2 people can open it. Balgroof and Farengar, the court wizard. How you get it from them is up to you. Nobody would notice if Farengar went missing, I promise you.
Yeah, so he's basically telling you that you should kill Farengar. I don't recommend doing that. Just pickpocket the key off of him. This. That's it. That's all you have to do. You can also get it off of Balgroof as well, but he's usually sitting at that chair, so it's a little difficult to do that.
Excellent work. Now, I trust you're sharp enough to see that the sword doesn't match the description of the ebony blade you may know. It has languished too long outside the winds of alliance and betrayal. To return to its past glory, it must first drink the blood of deceit. Your world is admirably steeped in lies and inclinations. My blade is a darling leech that feeds on deceptions and nourishes its master. Seek out those closest to you. The final pluck of their misguided heartstrings will accompany my blade in a song of your grandeur.
Done. Okay. So basically what she said is that if you kill a friend with that sword, it becomes stronger. You have to kill like 20 people to make it become as strong as it can possibly can. I think you can kill your own horses and friendly animals as well. Worst case, I don't need to do that. Forget it. I don't really like the ebony blade anyway. Discounted Dragonbane, that's what I think it is. Now we need to do the Sam Gavin quest.